Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames Collective reading. Happy Friday, everybody. We're going to get an energy update on the DM and the DF collectively, together as one, because you are one. You are one with your twin flame. And actually, let's go a layer deeper than that. This is going to be really cool. Check this. You're not even one with your twin flame. It's just you. There's only you. It's not there's one of me, right? So you gotta, like, for this to make sense to you, let's talk about the language barrier. There's this language barrier every time a teacher of genuine spiritualism, right? So like traditional Zen spiritualism, every time they try to get you to like get it, like what the soul really is. Remember, you and your twin flame are the same soul, right? Okay. They go, check this out. There's this language barrier that you got to get past, because language itself is based in duality, which is all concept, thought. There's nothing wrong with any of that. It's just, that's what that is. It's separation, it's duality, it's the mind. Okay. So the soul is not separation. The soul is unity. It's oneness. That's where the word union actually comes from, right? So it's not a relationship status with your twin flame. It's a state of consciousness. Well, the soul is completely removed of any kind of subject-object relationship whatsoever. So if you look at the words in the phrase, you'll see that. You'll see that subject-object relationship. So here's an example. I am one with my twin flame. Wait, that's a subject-object relationship. I am one with them. And it's a good way to start, right? You got to say something to try to have this conversation about it, right? So you go, okay, I'm one with them. But for you to really, really get this, you got to go beyond even that. It's that there's just one thing, and I'm that. That's it. There's not any kind of other at all. There's not any kind of other at all. Your twin flame is your soul, guys. They are your soul. That's the one thing everybody agrees on when it comes to twin flames. And there's all kinds of noise on the internet about twin flames. Everybody I talk to, you see all that stuff on the internet that makes it look like it's like super soulmates. Yeah, they're your best perfect lover ever. And you're sitting here like, what are you talking about? I feel like shit. You're nuts. No, it's not super soulmates. Right? No. It's pretty painful at the beginning. Well, at the beginning, it's awesome. And then it's when they break up with you that everything goes to shit. And it's like the worst experience of your life. Strange to say. But that's what that is. Let's look at it that way. The ego, the mind, right, is separateness. It perceives the world as a this and a that. There's me and there's you, right? That makes a we. We are two. That's what the word separation is really talking about in the Zen traditions, which is where that word came from. Twin flames stole that word. They ripped it off. Right? And they're using it the wrong way. You think it's a relationship status with your twin flame. No, it's not. So separation is the mental perception of reality. Okay. But union is that oneness. The internet is telling you twin flames, you got to do all this like fucking weird healing stuff and the mirror exercise and clear your chakras and, balance your inner feminine and masculine and all this like weird new age stuff. You've been trying that. It's not working. Right. It's because that's all mental stuff, guys. That's all mind. That's all separation. And you can tell it is because the whole object of doing any of that stuff is to get your twin flame to come back. And what I'm telling you is you already are that. You literally already are them. You don't need to do anything to get them to come back. You actually need to leave behind this identity suit that you believe yourself to be. You believe yourself to be this mental character, this person, right? It's the spacesuit that you wear, this personality, this perception of self, which is mental and conceptual. And that's, again, that's all separation. That's what the mind is. It's separation. And it looks to accomplish things. I got to get to the outcome. I have to accomplish things. I got to get my twin flame to be with me. I got to get them to be with me. Separation, duality. That's what divine masculine and divine feminine actually is too, by the way. All it is those words are pointing you at this deeper underlying teaching, which is that there's this separation. The push-pull, the twin flame push-pull. You've heard of that. Everybody knows what that is. Okay. So the twin flame push-pull, that's the mind. The harder you think about them, the more they're going to run away from you. So transcendentalism, in contrast, is where you transcend the mind and you experience yourself as this deeper being, which already is your twin flame. You are them. You are one with them. And again, you're not even one with them. It's just you. At the deepest level, the soul. Who are you beyond the mind? The soul, right. What is that? Consciousness. That's the soul, guys. That's the real you. And that's where you and your twin flame are. There's no other anymore. That's union. And it's not a relationship status that you need to get to, right? It's who you are. It's who you already are. You don't become it. That's the problem here. That's why the mind struggles with this, is it thinks it needs to become things. And what I'm telling you is that's not you. You are not trying to become anything. You are not that which tries to become. The mind is. Who you really are is beyond that. You already are consciousness. You already are your twin flame. Well, would you look at this? At the bottom of the deck, we got temperance. This is a very interesting reading that we have here today. I get the feeling that DM is going to be making some very, very drastic changes to their situation in order to facilitate the two of you coming together for good. Let's talk about your connecting energy. They're all focused on you, you guys. They might not be saying that right now, which, I mean, let's face it, that's why you're getting a tarot reading. You want to know what they're up to, what they're thinking. So we got this Queen of Cups at the center of the reading, right? So this Queen of Cups is talking about, this, again, just like I was explaining during the beginning of the video while I was drawing the cards, it's this sense of remembrance of self. This is the thing about the Queen of Cups, is she's a very independent person, but she's also deeper than any kind of a mental, think of your Page of Swords, very mental, very cerebral. This chick operates from a completely different plane altogether, okay? And the reason it's the Queen of Cups is because your twin flame is going to be highly focused on you. They don't really know why. It's kind of like, here's what I tell my coaching students. When your twin flame runs, they don't know why they run. They just got to go. Now, there's a mechanical reason for why they run. I'm sure we'll talk about that at some point. But from their point of view, oh, look, it's the Page of Swords right there. How convenient. That explains it. From their point of view, they just got to go. Now, when they want to be with you, they just want to be with you and they don't know why, right? So this Page of Swords right here, it's coming out in the reverse. This is subconscious, recent past, divine masculine, so-called divine masculine. So in other words, like the desire, the overarching desire to overthink things is there, and this probably isn't really going to work out in their favor. It'll work out in your favor because Kelsey Karmic, she's gone. She's gone, you guys. But why? Why they're doing that? Why they are so willing to throw caution to the wind and destroy their life is because what they really want is you. They might not be fully cognizant of that right now, though. So we got the Three of Cups next to the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this is recent past, so-called divine masculine. Again, and we kind of talked about this like a week ago, didn't we? This is this toxic, destructive behavior that they're engaged in. I think I'm going to have everything that I want. I'm going to have what I want both ways. And I'm not taking no for an answer, and it's not working. It's not working. And the thing is, divine masculine, they're clinging to something that wasn't even meant for them. Right? And the harder they cling, the harder it's going to be for them to gracefully exit. Well, there's not going to be a graceful exit, guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's going to be chaotic. But it has to be that way, guys. Right? The universe, it's like, dude, you're not waking up. You're not doing what you know you're supposed to be doing. I'm going to have to kick your ass. Going to have to kick your ass. You gonna learn now, son. Divine masculine, and again, DM, DF, masculine, feminine, those are labels pointing you at the underlying teaching of duality. Push, pull, yin, yang, feminine, masculine, right? So me personally, I am what you would call a divine feminine, and I'm not feminine. Thank you very much. Now, my twin flame is a woman. She's extremely feminine, and she's divine. She's what you would call divine masculine. But it's not really gender, right? Those are just labels trying to point you at that deeper teaching of duality. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. In case you're new here, you guys. These are the laws of the universe. Yin, yang, good, bad, light, dark, feminine, masculine. I like it, I don't like it. Push, pull. Science, they have their own terminology for it. They call it relativity. So science and spiritualism are actually talking about the same things. This is why you see a lot of top physicists leaning hard into transcendental spiritualism, real spiritualism, not the woo-woo pop culture new agey stuff on the internet, right? That stuff, that's not spiritualism. That's people who think that spiritualism is a personality type. It's not a personality type, guys. It's consciousness. This is who you are beyond the mind. You're a soul, guys. You are this indestructible energy disturbance in the universe. You are energy. That's the soul. And you met another incarnation of your very soul, guys. That's twin flames. They really are you. You really are the same soul. And if we look at the life that you used to live, I mean, at least you kind of felt like you might have had it together. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles now in the subconscious. Even if your situation wasn't perfect, at least it wasn't as insane as it is right now. The running and chasing, the desperation, the sleepless nights, you can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't function, the obsessive thinking. By the way, did I mention the obsessive thinking? Holy fuck! That shit is a trip! God damn! I'll never forget that shit, you guys. Like desperately searching for answers. You're checking their social media 600 times a day, right? So, Four of Wands in the reverse next to Justice. What happened? Well, what happened is it's time for your awakening, Divine Feminine. It's time for you to wake up. Wake up! That's what this is, you guys. This isn't really about your twin flame. Although, if you go where you're supposed to go with this journey, they do come back, and it's not healing. It's not healing. This is remembering who you are beyond the mind. You're a soul. You and your twin flame are the same soul. Okay? So this is right for you. That's why this Justice card comes out like this. It might seem unfair, at least for right now. But what I'm trying to tell you is that's just for right now. This is going to sound strange, but this is actually the best thing that's ever happened to you. You might not know it yet, but you got to go there, guys. You got to go beyond mind. Your twin flame is your soul. You guys are the same soul. You got to do soul stuff. And the internet even gets that wrong. So currently, with Mr. or Miss, so-called Divine Masculine, negative polarity, right? What I often like to call that, you push, they pull away. You're positive, they're negative, right? Push, pull. It's not gender, it's energy. Anyway, here's what they're doing. They can't make up their mind, and they hate it. It's totally batshittery. But at least they're clear that they're not happy about Kelsey Karmic. And again, that could be anything, you guys. So could be a relationship, sure. Yeah, no problem. Could be their job, family, whatever. And by the way, I don't love calling it karmic because it's very judgy. I only do that because you guys know what I'm talking about. The truth about it is that's you in another body having another experience, and you're judging things that you did in one of your past lives. Right? People, they use that word karmic. It's a shitty karmic. Fuck that bitch. Yeah, that's used to be your person, dude. It's very judgy. It's very negative and pushes your twin flame away. When you're in your mind about it, judging, the situation shouldn't be like that. She's not good for him, blah, 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 blah. And I mean, you could be watching and you're going, I don't judge them. I don't care. I don't feel that way about his person. Okay, good. But some people are, and that's what's happening. The mind wants to control the situation. It can't. Think about how insane the ego mind is, right? So it doesn't like the situation. And in order to control the situation, it says, fuck that, I hate that, shouldn't be that way. Or even if you don't feel that kind of animosity, at minimum, you might not like that the situation is like that and you wish it could be different. Right. That's why they run from you. That's why we're still in this kind of stalemate energy. Again, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups. This is a stalemate, guys. This is the no progress, although that's going to change very abruptly. I don't know if you guys caught the Wednesday reading, but it was some pretty crazy energy. Sudden changes, right? A big shift like that. And what we need to talk about is why. Why does that happen? Why is your twin, like when they leave, why are they doing that? When they reach out to you to talk to you, why do they do that? Because you're ascending. That's why. This is your spiritual ascension. You need to let go of the outcome. You are body, mind, soul, right? Okay, well, the mind is thoughts and emotions, and it's duality. It's separation, right? We've already talked about that. Okay. Also, it's who you think you are. I'm a mom, I'm a brother, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a truck driver, I'm a twin flame. I'm left wing, right wing, whatever, right? It's this sense of self. That's being taken away, guys. That's why you went through that terrible dark night of the soul experience, because your very sense of identity is being torn apart. That's why when you go through the dark night of the soul, you also have this feeling of meaninglessness, don't you? Ah, is that what it was? Yes. So what is it being replaced with? The soul, consciousness. That's who you really are, you guys. These two cards right here are telling you everything that you need to know about. The old days of you are going away. That's why it's the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You might be resisting that a little bit right now, though. You're watching tarot readings. You're not sure what you're going to do. You feel desperate, right? I was there. I did it, you guys. I was chasing my twin flame. I went through the whole shit, you guys. But what I'm telling you is, if you can go deeper and deeper into that inner awareness of self, it's not thinking, it's not emotional, it's not I feel good. It's awareness, you guys. It's stillness. It's not a personality type. It's beyond mind. Okay, that's what this Page of Cups is talking about right here. Right? That's where you need to go, guys. If you stop chasing your twin flame and embrace your ascension, that's when they come back. That's why this shit's breaking down over here, you guys. And just wait till we get to the end. I've got a special treat for you guys. There is going to be some fucking drama in Divine Masculine's life pretty quick. Why? Why is that happening? Because you're probably going to do that. You're going to take my advice, you guys. You're a soul. You got to do soul stuff, you guys. You are something deeper than this thinking personality that thinks and feels emotions. And there's nothing wrong with any of that, but that's not you. You are beyond that. And by the way, you got 8 days left, guys. Not a ton of time, but we're not out of time to take advantage of my spring sale, the world's #1 twin flame coaching system. I've personally coached over 7,000 students. I've got a lot of people that I've helped to get married to their twin flame. They've made appearances on my YouTube channel. You can go listen to them talk. They're good, guys. So check this out, 25% off. This is the coupon code. When you pay in full for my twin flame coaching system at my website, put in this coupon code and get 25% off just like that. Just like that, guys. And it's going to be the last fucking time that you pay a dime for some twin flame coaching or a tarot reading or a psychic reading or any of that shit, guys. Last time you spend any money on that. And this right here at the bottom of the deck, this is the advice that you're being given, Divine Feminine. Slow it down. Put stillness into your life. Stop chasing your twin flame. Let go of the dumb twin flame myths all over the internet. I'm not sorry for calling it dumb, you guys. They're not helping you. They're holding you back. You can't fly if you have a dead elephant on your back. How did I end up here as the world's #1 twin flame coach? Well, because I do things differently than the way everybody else is doing it. You don't need to do any healing, clearing your chakras, clearing your karma. You don't need to do that stuff, guys. This is what you need to do. You need to slow down and go beyond the duality of mind, you guys. I have all of my students read this book right here. This is your soul, guys. Your twin flame is your soul. You got to go there. This is how you start doing that. You want your twin flame back? You got to do this shit. Real spiritualism. Stop chasing your twin, let go of the myths, and align with your soul, guys. You don't need to do anything about the person. You don't need to do anything about them at all. You literally already are them. You are your twin flame. The question is, who are you? Because again, you think you are this mental identity, this mask of person that we wear when we come down here into density. But what I'm telling you is you're not that, guys. You're this conscious being. You are consciousness. That's who you really are. That's why you're experiencing this insane spiritual awakening, right? So the Wheel of Fortune, okay. This is actually going to be the best thing that's ever happened to Divine Masculine too. And they don't awaken like you do. You are the one that awakens. You are. But I'll tell you what, they respond to it. They respond to it. It'll be good for them too, you guys. That's why we're getting this Wheel of Fortune right here for Divine Masculine. Let's do an Oracle card, everybody. And as always, again, You got time, guys. You got time. You know, if you can't afford to sign up for my coaching right now, that's no problem. I do have payment plans. If you'd like, I take the total package price and break it down into 6 easy-to-digest payments. And you get access to the videos with your first payment. It's very, very easy way for you to get started right now. Very affordable. You do save $50 when you pay in full. Plus, you can use the coupon code. But if you can't do it, you can't do it, guys. If you want to shut down the pain today, just sign up for one of my payment plans. Go to my website. I'll make it really easy for you. The video course is over 50 hours long, guys. And I did that on purpose, and I even designed it in 2 tiers so that you'll go get some experience, and then 6 months from now, I'll give you more teachings, and you don't have to give me more money. You just get them. You just receive them. I don't fuck around, guys. I'm going to give you everything. I'm not just going to breadcrumb you. I'm not just going to piecemeal out the information. I give you the whole shit up front in my video program. Over 50 hours, and I start you with actionable things that you can do right now to shut down the obsessive thinking, shut down the running and chasing with your twin flame forever. Forever. And then I even tell you later, what do I do when they come back? What do I do if I fuck up? Right? What is it like when we're permanently together? All of that stuff, guys. It's all in there. And then when you're done, you get to talk to us. There's group coaching calls for a week. You can talk directly to me or my coaches assisting me. There's also the secret, closed, private Facebook group. It's only for my paying customers. You don't even have to use your real name. I don't care. You can use a fake profile. We don't care, guys. It's all secret. Your privacy is very important to us. And we comb through there every day and answer everybody's question, guys. I don't just take your money and vanish. Okay? If you give me money, I give you service. That's the way this works. So sign up now, guys. Change your life. And you know the best, ooh, shit. It's that one. The best part isn't even getting your twin flame back. The best part is what you become, you guys. It's what you become. Intuition makes total sense, guys. So here's the thing with intuition. It's this strange knowing. The mind doesn't understand it when it happens. It's not, oh, I'm convinced. I just know this thing. No, it's fucking paranormal. It's a very, very psychic experience. And it's a lot like deja vu, actually. It is the coolest thing. And you could be given information about the future or something that's true for you. You might have already received psychic visions that your twin flame is going to come back. You're going to be together. You don't know how. You just know that that's true. Guys, you can trust that. Your higher self can see around corners that you cannot see around. And by the way, I love this because science is confirming all this shit, you guys. Science is confirming the non-dual nature of ultimate reality and how time isn't really a thing from these higher planes. Even when you're talking about a thing like past lives, future lives, right? So this little red dot represents birth year 1770. This is birth year 1880. That's you and your twin flame, right? And that's somewhere in the future. But you can hop all around in time, guys. You don't have to reincarnate into the future. When you do the thing that we call die, you go back up here to this higher plane. There's no time up here, guys. You can go back into the past and reincarnate there. Also, your higher self is experiencing all of these points of time simultaneously. And it can give you information about the future or something that's true for you with your twin flame. You can get information about that, you guys. This is how I figured out that your twin flame is one of your past lives. Also, the push-pull. You should go check out my Twin Flame Teachings playlist. It's called the True Twin Flame Teachings. If you're looking for some free stuff, I got the hookup, guys. I've coached a lot of people. I've helped a lot of people to be with their twin flame. Thousands, guys. I'm with mine. Go check it out. It's free stuff. It's free stuff, guys. Free stuff. Go check it out. The True Twin Flame Teachings. That's the name of the playlist. Okay, so here we are. The climax. Divine Masculine destroys their life. I do not give a fuck. This is the Tower card right next to the Two of Wands in reverse. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me if it's reckless. I could just be completely throwing my future away. I'm not even going to think about what I'm doing. There's not going to be any carefully planning. This is going to be one of these days, and it's not going to be very long from now. Divine Masculine, so-called, they're going to get out of bed, and they're just going to say, fuck it, and they're going to tear everything down. They're going to go to Kelsey Karmic and go, I'm cheating on you. I'm using you. I don't care. Come and get me. Sue me. Divorce me. Take everything away from me, destroy my life. I don't care. I'm really done now. I mean, it is going to be the most destructive fucking... I'm telling you, you guys, if you could be a fly on the wall when they do this, it is going to be entertaining as hell. But the one thing that it's also going to be is freedom. They're going to be free, and they're going to run to you. Just like that Bryan Adams song, gonna run to you. Okay, so we got... the moon in reverse for you, Divine Feminine. Yeah, you don't need to know any answers. That's what I've been trying to tell you. You are your twin flame. You don't need to figure out how to do all this. You don't need to understand the direction, the actions to take. You don't need to analyze the psychological personality profiles. You don't need to get your chart read and compare it to their chart. You don't need to do any of that stuff. And in the very near future, you're going to realize exactly what I'm talking about. This is spiritual, guys. And that's not an emotion. It's a being. The soul is consciousness. That's your twin flame, you guys. You already are them. You already are one with them. And you're going to feel a lot different for it. It's going to be a very, very freeing experience. So we've got the Fool and the Queen of Swords. Right. I'm good on my own. I don't need anything outside of myself. That's exactly when your twin flame comes back. When you shut down the pining for them, the chasing them, the trying to figure out what to do about them, healing for them, anything you're doing to get them to come back, it backfires and they're gone, guys. That's why they run. And I know most of you watching, you've already tried some of that healing stuff. How's that working out for you? Yeah, it didn't work, did it? It made shit worse. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. This is not a journey of the mind. This is a journey of the soul, guys. And you don't think your way there. You don't heal your way there. Healing does not cause self-actualization. Now, self-actualization may cause healing, yes. And it's right around the time that you have one of those bigger spiritual experiences that your twin flame is going to come right back into your life. That's an awesome thing. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe so you get notifications whenever I post one of my videos. I love you guys.